very noisy day to do an intro. I'm at JC Slaughter Falls, which is at Mount Coot-Tha, Brisbane, Queensland. I'm going to go on a walk. All the whippersnippers and lawnmowers are out to make it all look really nice out the front there. Yeah, I'm just going to try and I'm in retirement now and I want to do some different adventures. One of them is bike riding, another one's walking trails, and I'm going to do the Mount Coot-Tha 100 challenge. Invented it myself, going to go up here 100 times to keep fit. So strap in, let's go for a walk. Rightio. It's the area. I'm going to put on my run keeper, make sure that I'm onto it. There we go. Beautiful. I think we are here. We're going to follow this track all the way up, along here, all the way to the top, and then we'll go to here to look out and have a look at Brisbane. Perfect. Let's go. We started. Should be a 5k round trip, which is tiny. Just love coming here. It's absolutely gorgeous. I thought it'd be a good idea to do a 100 challenge, keep fit, stop putting on weight in retirement, and enjoy the outdoors. Oh, that pine tree. Insane. When the floods came through, well, it's not floods, when we had all the big rains beginning of the year, water came all over this path, debris everywhere. But what has happened is it's so green now. It's beautiful. Parking's all the way up the road. There's heaps of seating for picnics here. It's just gorgeous. You also can bring your dog or dogs. Look at this. When this is flowing, I'll make sure I'll film next time I come when it's raining. When it's raining, you have to come. Just put on a raincoat, just get wet. My wife, Janelle, and I have done it a few times now. This will just be flowing so fast. Let's walk down here. Do a bit of rock hopping. This is quite good, isn't it? This is not part of the walk. There's a nice path up on the left, but this just reminds me of being a kid. What is that? Must be a frog or something. Little tunnels down there in the way. thing when you're walking on rocks, you can't stop. You just got to keep the momentum so you don't fall. Water will be pouring out of these. There we go. Just gotta be careful with my left knee. Morning. Oh well, some people don't say good morning. Every on the weekends, that little area is just so packed. People stand there early in the morning to save it for the rest of the day. Same as that one over there. I suggest if you come, don't drive all the way up and park. I think some of the best walk is along here. It's really nice. Surrounded by bush. Look how gorgeous is that. And there's tracks spiraling out. So if you're an older person who's not so steady on your feet, this is perfect. I have a weak knee and bad feet, so it's really good for me. But there's heaps of tracks through here, so I'm thinking of getting some balance poles, walking poles, to help through the bush, because I really enjoy those sort of walks. I think we could try and do every single one. Look at that. I can't believe it's empty. I'll have to load up on my channel some of my early, I just took part videos of how much water was flowing through here. Oh, look how beautiful. Perfect day. Perfect day. Oh, this guy's got these sticks I want. Okay, mate. Those sticks that you got.
Sorry?
These here. Whereabouts you get these from?
Oh, I just ordered these online.
Oh, wow.
That's
And they Trekology. I just want to get some so I can go off track a bit more. I just find my balance.
Yeah, no, it's a good brand. Yeah.
And they're light too.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you so much, mate. Have a nice day. Trekology. All right, what a great guy. Sometimes the best way to find out about anything is just ask. Oh, bush turkey. I saw it before my boy. Look at that. Alright, so this is JC Slaughter Falls picnic area. Hoop Pine Track, JC Slaughter Falls, Summit Lookout. So we're going to the Summit Lookout, but I will stop at JC Slaughter Falls, but there's no falls. But I might walk up the creek bed to get there, because you can't do it when the water's flowing. Look at this. They have a lot of kids groups that come out here on a weekly basis. They call themselves wildlings, which is really cool. And they're just little Parents come out, they let them all climb over rocks and climb up trees, play in the dirt. Stuff that we all did when we were younger. Now they call it something cool to get the parents out. Whereas we just left home and didn't come back until late at night. There's a toilet block up the top there. A little picnic area, more parking. Build a nice strong back, that. I don't think that's the one we want to go down. There we go. Look at this. Perfect. You're going to hear me huff and puff the whole way up, I think. How gorgeous. Gorgeous day. Look at these plants. Wow. Queensland. Beautiful one day, perfect the next. Look at that. Wow. Alright. Hoop Pine Track, 275. Slaughter Falls, some lookout. 2Ks. We've done about half a K already, so 5K round trip. And here is where they get the wildlings to come down. Also they have remote control four-wheel drives, and they go across these tracks and have comps who can drive along the rocks, which suckers me in. Every time I see them I have to come watch. During World War II, a lot of bunkers were made up here, Mount Coot-Tha, to hide ammunition and bombs and things like that. That's one of them. Very cool. And when it's raining, this is all covered with water. It goes way over the top. You take your shoes off or get wet shoes. There's a little waterfall up there, which is quite beautiful.
And I said, since in the past few weeks I've done a snapshot analysis of two.
Oh, yep. Hoop Pine Track, start 35 metres. Slaughter Falls. Oh, walk 295 metres from some lookout. And the JC Slaughter Falls picnic is what we walk by. Picnic area. I'll just take you over here. I always see that solar panel and thing A is covered in grime and it's surrounded by trees. It's never going to work. There's like a dam or mini dam to slow the water out. So there's the water here. Very stagnant. Looks horrible. When it's raining, it's just coming down and then going off the top here. It's a beautiful waterfall, this. More very man-made, but I think you need to slow the water down a bit for the trees. I watched a really cool documentary on YouTube about beaver. Oh my god, I didn't realise beaver was so important to the habitat in America. It was like 450 million beaver before the first settlers came, and then they wiped them all out, and then all these big green areas around the middle of America just died. Alright, so just up here on the right is a Slaughtered Falls walkout, but I want to go up this riverbed. A bit of an adventure. This here is usually full, you're going to get your feet wet when it's raining, but we'll walk up this way and have a look. But yeah, beaver, they block everything up, stop water from flowing really fast, and let it soak into, and the water then soaks into the land, which is amazing. It waters all the plants, provides all the animals water to drink. So now they're reintroducing beaver through all the riverways back into America to try and green it all up. It's amazing how we do things as human beings and just stuff up nature. We just can't touch or change anything. They've been doing things for millions of years. We come along and think we know better after a couple hundred years. Look how cool this is. So Slaughtered Falls walk track is just over here. On the other end, I'll climb up to it and go back that way. So I just wanted to come down through here. I'm just going to stop the video for a second. Alright, here we go again. Go for a walk. Just going to check if this is recording. Oh, wait a minute. It'd be better if I do this. Yep, going again. Second time I've used this camera. I've just got to get used to it. Just trying to put it down so you can see just the right amount. I'll get used to it after a while. Alright. That looks stable. Jump, jump, move. Oh. Looks quite nice. You find yabbies and marron and so many different names for them. Inland crayfish in these little water holes, but they'll be sort of hiding now and waiting for it to rain. It'd be horrible to fall and break my leg here. Trying to explain where you are. I've only got my sunnies on too for glasses. Everything's getting pretty dark. Hope it's coming out good on the camera. There we go. These are the falls. You're seeing them from the inside. There's the viewing platform up there. You can also stand over here. And at the moment, it's probably the smallest waterfall in the entire world. That's a good name for the video. Smallest waterfall in the world. Let's have a closer look at it. I can hear it. I can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, there we go. I promise you it's so much bigger when it's raining. It looks like the smallest one, but it comes from all the way down there. It's just great. And the viewing platform, just beautiful sound. All right, instead of keep on going up, looks a bit dangerous. I'll go this way on the way out. I think it's around this side. All right. Oh, it's just got to watch my balance. I don't recommend this at home. Here we go, it's a staircase. That's far safer. I think, oh here's a staircase. There we go. So you can walk down this way, back to the start, or you can follow this around. So what you can do is, when you're walking up that main track, you take the turn off to Slaughter Falls, and you walk. Oh my God, what the hell is that? We'll have a look when we get a bit higher. And you can follow the track around and does a loop. Comes out further up the hill. Can we see what that is? No, can't. Oh, did that and spider me. It's up high, up high. Some sort of parrot. Can't see it. All right. Oh. Playing with me. All right. See, when it is raining and it's like really nice waterfall, all this is really slippery. So you gotta watch out. Take your time, hang on to trees as you get on down, make it safer. Here's the platform, and the water just bundles through here. It's quite nice. Where are you? What are you? And the smallest waterfall is just over there, so it must be this water going and just dripping down. It'll start going off now, that bird, now I'm leaving. Alright, we'll follow this around. Beauty about up here is so much wildlife, which is great. There are also water fountains, not along here but on the main track. It turns to not cement but like a bitumen type compound. I wouldn't recommend this if you're struggling with footing. I don't know where that goes. I want to go this way though. So I've got the camera, DJI camera. I've got Osmo 3 at home that I use all the time. But walking up tracks or on my bike is really hard. So I'm testing this out. DJI, what is it called? Fourth version camera. Can't even think of what it's called. Bought it a month ago. Haven't used it since the last 2 days. Well, I couldn't hold it. And then I found this. Went to Neewer, Neewer website, and they have like a big necklace, hard plastic, goes around your neck, and you click the camera on, which is fantastic. So now I can film a few walks and bike rides. And I've called my channel Madstars Retirement Adventures. It's going to be Madstars Adventures, but hey, a lot of people might think, why are you doing it every day? It's because I'm retired. So I can. So really try and inspire anyone and everyone, especially those over 50. Get off the couch, get into nature, enjoy it. I just love it. I think my love came at a young age when I had a motorbike. I used to ride it through the bush. Yeah, this motorbike's not conducive with the bush, but that's where I got my love for the bush. Love just stopping the bike and sitting for an hour. I wonder where that track goes. I have to get all the maps for here and try and go on a few other tracks. I'll buy those sticks first. I just want to make sure I don't fall over. Sort of retired on medical reasons, so I've just got to look after myself. It's funny, we all think we're still 17, 20, invincible. Some days I wake up and I'm just like, let's go. Halfway through the day I think, oh, what was I thinking? So I can still do a lot, but I just got to be careful. I listened to a lot of self-help interviews and things. I did a Tony Robbins. I got hold of all the Tony Robbins stuff. My friend had it all, they didn't want it, and they just gave it to me, and I used to listen to it in the car on tapes and cassettes. And the best part of it, he did interviews with successful people who had achieved a lot. And there was one person, I can't think of his name, he was in a wheelchair, he got hurt, broke his neck and everything, lost all the movement of his body and that. And he's saying, like, he did everything, climbed mountains, went scuba diving, things like that. And he goes, people get his injury, they'll sit there and be misery guts, thinking, being sad because of the 3 or 4% of stuff they can't do. But he goes, you've got to think of the 97% you can do, because there's millions of things you can still do. You just got to get your head around it. Another track. So I look at it now as in retirement, going, all right, there's stuff I can't do because of my age, or I have to be slower about it, but there's still millions of things I can do at my age and as I get older. So I've just got to find those and go do them. Get busy doing all the stuff you can do and not sitting around worrying about the stuff you can't do. I think it's oh, what's that? I want to see if I can show you a kangaroo or something. Normally it's just bush turkeys. Good if we can see a snake or something too, but you see a few snakes up here, which is cool. Goannas and a lot of wildlife. Oops, sorry, just wiping my sweat. So this is a bit rocky. So yeah, if you're sitting there watching the video, thank you. That's great. I want, I really, if you can't move and do anything, great. Live through my eyes. I'm happy to do that. But if you can still get out of the house, do it. Look at that. Can you see that? Looks cool. Stupid phones. I should leave these in the car. Alright, cool. Normally my partner would be with me on these walks. She did a night shift last night. She's not retired yet. Alright. There's a big dog.
Yeah.
Must be dragging you up the track.
Sometimes.
Have a good day, mate.
No, you too.
I think some people are going to think I'm crazy because they've come across me and I have a meaningful conversation to myself. Also do a stamp channel where I open stamps and show stamps because I'm a stamp collector. And my kids walk in and go, "Dad, who are you talking to?" I'm like, "To the world." Alright, back on the track. So we miss a nice bit. We'll see that on the way back. Sort of forward beginning. Nice. Let's get in front of these people. Oh, big hill. Another creek. Alright, let's go up here. Move the camera a bit. Oh. Bit of a limp on my left knee, unfortunately. It gets harder up here. Best thing I've found is if you struggle up hills, look on the ground. Just think about getting one foot in front of the other. Before you know it, you're above. You're up the hill. Bit of exercise will shut me up. Morning. I think some people just look like they don't want to be spoken to. I suppose I'm an old man old, 56, but I want females to feel safe, so I don't want to chat, don't start it. Oh, there's a creek, it runs all the way up. Look at that. I always see that staghorn. Can you see the staghorn up in the tree? Looks great. I can't zoom in on this camera, so you can't get a close eye, but it's beautiful. Heaps of it's fallen on the ground. Worth a fortune. Oh my goodness, you're very quick.
Yeah.
She left when I left. She's on her way back down. Yeah, I'd like to do this 100 times in 4 months. Like, you're not going to be able to get every day. Try for every day, but gotta mix it up. That is beautiful. There's people talking behind me. I like it when I can't hear anyone except myself. I might just wait for them to go by.
Morning.
Morning.
It's always been there.
53 years, yep.
Yeah.
The 50th wedding anniversary was 2 weeks ago. Just with Geordie, 5 times a day.
Just trying to see all these birds. Only all we can see is trees, isn't there really? Just beautiful. Look at that tree, it's just red bark. It's just crazy. Looks really nice. Look at that, all the light getting through. Everything's fighting for light down there. I find if it's a 45 degree day here in Brisbane, it's still nice on the way up here. It's not too bad. It's still hot, but I think humidity gets you the most, but it's still nice. I've walked in all temperatures, freezing cold, boiling hot. Look at that. And this is like 6 minutes from the centre of Brisbane.
I like being humble.
Why don't you see the top? The view at the top is amazing. I don't even think we're halfway yet. Our first water stop. And the talkers are up the top. Oh, pardon me. I remember finding up here another man-made waterfall. I think it is here because it's got cement in between the rocks and all the way up there. So they're trying to make little ponds, trying to be little beavers, the workers. So that must have happened a long time ago. Oh, that's pretty cool. Whoops, sorry. Bit of a water. Alright, we'll get stairs. Yeah, so I think having a Mount Coot-Tha challenge is something I can aspire to, drive me forward, get me out of bed, and lots of bike rides. I think it's a great way to spend the rest of your life. Because once I do all these, I have to travel to do more. I like these little trails on the side. Make it easy for my knee. My knee doesn't like stairs. A little creek. Morning.
Morning.
We've got bumps in the ground here. I think it's to stop the water runoff, make it go down sooner, so the water's not just going away straight down the path. You just got to know they're there, so you don't trip. Nice. If you're sitting in a hospital bed and you're enjoying me getting out and about and you can watch it, hear all the animals, if there's a place you want to go in Brisbane, let me know. And I'll go and do that walk for you. Show you what it's like. Oh. Normally, if you don't do the Slaughter Falls turn around, it's usually 30 minutes up, 30 minutes back. So a good hour. But the beauty of this walk is once you get to the top, you got a bar, restaurant, cafe, with a restaurant, coffee shop, great drinks, great food, unbelievable view. So really nice. My partner and I, or Janelle, my wife, walk up here, go have something to eat, and come back down. Not every day, but once a week, once every 2 weeks. Oh. Look at that, beautiful. Lots of aircraft in the sky, being close to Brisbane. All right. Oh, must be chopping down some trees, getting rid of some rubbish. A lot of trees fell over in the rains, made all the soil really wet. Oh, we're up here already. Normally I only walk up to the sign tap the little signpost and I'll come back down, but I'll take you up to the view. Normally just go to that green post and turn around real quick. I can get a 1 hour of exercise in real quick. Touch. Alright, right here. He's going down that one. It's really dusty. As you can see up here, summer lookout. If you go up that way, all the television stations are up there. Beautiful day. There we go, top bar, great food. It's just reopened after a lot of work. We had lunch there probably a month ago now. 3 weeks to a month ago. It was beautiful. I had a Wagyu burger. Wife had a seafood with prawns and stuff. She loved it. I love mine. Oh yeah, someone's just parked here. Walk down the hill and walk back up. I always prefer to walk down afterwards. Walk up, then walk down. Do the hard thing first. Rotunda. Probably talk less up here with all the people around. Don't sound like I'm going a bit mental crazy. Go through here. This is the cafe. If you go in here, should we get free water? No one knows about it. Nice little cafe, great food. Free water. Really nice. Oh, Black Angus, I feel it. Skyline. Oh, lamb ribs. Yeah. It's beautiful. Wow. What people don't know is there's heaps of parking if you just follow right around, just out there. Brisbane. Plane coming to land. I think Indooroopilly, Toowong over there. Toowong, Indooroopilly. Where I live is over there, Mount Omni. Let's go up these stairs.
Couldn't get this. I come home. The kids are ready.
It's not the same as the Americans.
Yeah, and they'll say down. I normally just say downtown because we have a lot of Americans.
When we're talking about CBD, we're talking about cannabis.
Yeah, that's
Central business
CDV.
CD, anyway, yeah,
No,
it's
CBD.
understandable.
So where you'll see those mountains that are just like that's where I live. That's where I live too.
Yeah, that's for restaurants. They also start yes. It's not a drone, it's
Yeah. So Tony lives in a lovely area over there, but it's not as nice as the area over there because that's where I live.
So Tim
What's really cool is this dark bricks represents the Brisbane River. Isn't that cool? This is a representation from Brisbane to the sea, or from wherever it starts to the sea. How cool. Sundial. City of Brisbane. Water. Wynnum, Manly. Eagle Farm Airport. Mount Coot-Tha. It's worn out a lot. Mount Warning, 6.6 miles high. Mount Tambourine. I can't see him.
It's actually Brisbane. Like Sydney.
Beautiful. I just think we went by a wizard. Oh my goodness. Must be a fancy dress or something up here. Alright, we're heading back. And I'm doing this on a Tuesday at around 9:30 at 9:30 at the moment. Nearly 10 o'clock. So there's still people around. Weekend is insane. Oh, I love that painting. Oh, there we go. That's probably what's been making all that racket today. White galahs. A lot of people don't know about the parking around the corner, so they park all the way up the top there and come back. There's heaps of parking around the corner. Never get caught with that first little car park. Can't get in and out. A bus full of tourists. So Slaughter Falls, the where I parked, is just before the road turned off up to the summit, down the bottom. So where are we? That's the Western Freeway. Everyone comes on to there. Then you can stop here, park across the road or in there, Botanical Gardens. And then you come up that road to come up there. If you just go past that, you can find where I park, Slaughter Falls, and come up through here. But there are other tracks to go through, which I haven't done yet. They seem a lot longer. 43, how long is that? Powerful Owl Trail, 2.8 k's. It's not that far. Might have to do that one next. Powerful Owl Trail, that sounds good. Should take a couple of videos for shorts on my phone. Good afternoon.
Morning.
Yeah, I think he's right. It still is morning. I don't know what I'm thinking. All right, well, all right. We'll get in front here. Okay, mate.
All right.
So a few people probably wonder why I put a adventure on the end of my videos. I think it just inspires me to be more adventurous. Sounds more fun. And oh, bush turkey. Biggest reason is I had a friend named Kim. There's Kim Sweet, who's a diving instructor on Heron Island Resort. I used to work there many years ago, back in 1994. I was on the island for 9 months. Got my diving certificate, and I used to go out diving with him. And he'd always sit on the boat with all the tourists and everything, and I was a worker on the island, so they'd slip us, a couple of us, on pretty easily. Enticed you to be friends with all the diving instructors so you can get on the boat. And he'd always start off every dive with, "All right, everyone, gather round. Let me explain about the adventure we're about to go on." And I tell you, as soon as he mentioned that word adventure, bam, I was in. It was like, yeah, I've come for an adventure. No, I didn't want to come to dive. I wanted to come for an adventure, a diving adventure. And the way he did it every time. And he just suckered you in. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. From that day on, every time I'd go places with someone or anything I'd want to plan or something, I'd always put adventure on the end. People are like, "Is it an adventure?" You're like, every day's an adventure. I think it's a great way to look at life. Every day you wake up and you don't know what's going to happen. Something out of the ordinary could happen. But if you want something out of the ordinary to happen, you got to do something out of the ordinary. Just don't do the same old, same old. Morning, ladies.
G'day.
Yeah, I think it comes down to, what you're prepared to say yes to. I grew up my life very sheltered. My parents, they always worked, having businesses, so I worked in those businesses, and they wanted me to take over, and I went, no, this is not my life. So I joined Defence because there was a way out: accommodation, money, food, and adventure. Biggest one is adventure. Postings every couple of years, new adventure to a new city. Loved it. 36 years I spent in Defence. I remember my dad asking, "How long are you going to be in for after my first year? When do you decide you're going to get out?" I said, "Dad, as soon as I'm bored, I'll leave. Or they'll kick me out." And here I am 36 years later, and a bit broken. This stuff happens. I'm not blaming Defence. They look after me afterwards anyway, but I wouldn't have swapped it for anything in the world. Probably do without the neck pain and headaches, but hey, that's life. You just got to make the most of it. I've only got I'd like to live to 96. It'd give me 43 years. Oh, that'd be nice. But I don't want to be sitting around for 20 of those years. I want to try and keep as mobile as possible. I think I found when I did my stamp channel, I found that I lost my passion for stamp collecting, and a psychologist said you should talk about them, try and introduce them. And I thought, well, how can I do that? And I thought, if I do a YouTube channel and show people my stamps, I can do that. First 5 or 10 videos are pretty rough, but then after a while it's nice to be able to talk like I'm doing now, walking along talking to myself, but I'm really talking to you. So yeah, found a new passion for stamp collecting. Love it. Can't get enough of it. It's just inspired me for retirement. I think everyone needs a hobby in retirement. But I found I was putting on weight, not getting out of the house. So next thing, I love bushwalking. Haven't done it for a while. How do I inspire myself to get back out and do it? I film it. Show everyone around the world how beautiful Brisbane is. And then it gets me out. Produces content, probably not the great content, but beautiful content. And I really like the whole guerrilla shooting bit where I just film and talk. I don't want to edit it all out. Morning ladies.
Hello.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, beautiful.
Morning, enjoying the sun?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. I like happy people. Okay, mate. Oh, I think the younger generation are a bit scared of me. That's that staghorn. Worth a fortune. Be great to be able to take that with me. But no, it's stealing. Oh, it's more of them. Oh wow. There's a big one up there.
Does that mean that there's lots of men up there who need it, or does it just mean the port to be in
Beautiful day. This is my neck holder. Oh, someone's running behind me. Let's have a look around here. Oh yeah. All right. Beautiful day. Look at that. Sun shining. So if you're thinking about it, come out to Mount Coot-Tha, have a walk around, especially on a beautiful day, especially if it's raining. If it's raining, come. Just wear some really old shoes because they will get wet. It's heaps of fun. We're going down into my favourite part. Alright, I'm going to clip you back in. Whoops. We didn't do this bit because we come out the Slaughter Falls area. Beautiful. Gorgeous.
Yes, the Uber wants to borrow my telescope. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hoop Pine Track, JC Slaughter Falls. So instead of walking out the track, I walked along the riverbed back down there. Car, I'll be about K back this way. Yeah, so instead of taking that turn, I think I walk along here. No, it's further down. That was the track down the other side. Or the creek down the other side. Look at that, beautiful. Ah, rightio, I've got it back to front. That Slaughter Falls turn off that I just talked about was the one we came out of. This here on the left is the Slaughter Falls that goes directly where we were with the viewing platform. So that's this one here. And the Hoop Pine track. So we did the Hoop Pine track. So we went to Slaughter Falls up the riverbed, and then we followed the Hoop Pine track and then went back on to this main track, which is the Summit track. All right, and we went to the Slaughter Falls from down here.
Oh yeah, oh I've seen it, yeah. It's amazing.
Here we go. This is where we went to Slaughter Falls from here. Only because I wanted to do it. And I've always been thinking of doing it, but I never did it. But I have now, with you guys. I can't believe how dry this is. When it's wet, this path down here, overflowing. They've done some new work underneath. Probably trying to fix it so it doesn't happen again, but it doesn't really matter because the creeks on both sides are full anyway. So you got to get wet feet. And the problem is, if you take your feet out, take your shoes off with your socks off, walk through the first creek. It takes you 10 minutes to get your shoes back on, and then you come to here, and this one you got to take them off again, and the next one it's like, and then I've tried walking bare feet, but this ground here just kills your feet. So best thing, old shoes, get them wet. Oh, how about plastic bags? You probably put plastic bags over your feet, lucky bands on them. I think the beauty about this track is you can just wear sand shoes up here. So 90% of tracks I ever walk on, I just wear sand shoes. I know a lot of people wear proper hiking boots and stuff, but after 36 years in defence wearing boots all the time, I'm a bit over them. Beautiful. That's our chatty couple. Look at that. That creek looks wonderful. Oh, it's all coming to an end. Sad times. So much fun being on an adventure. That's that white galahs. Alright, let's have a look how long this took. We've gone 5.73 kilometres, hour and 26 minutes. So, yeah, we did go further because we went off the Hoop Pine track and we went up the creek and things like that. So, yeah, we've done a bit more. That's okay. Only a few hundred metres now. Oh, there's nice pine trees up there. Really tall. I haven't seen any that tall before. If you do come and drive all the way up, you got to watch there's certain parts of it, it's just one lane. So you got to stop and give way. I think that's on the other side here. So you can see over there on the road, there's a line, you got to stop, give way. Don't learn the hard way. Starting to warm up now. Glad I came a little bit earlier. He's very happy. Absolutely. Whoops. Sorry guys. Alright, that's me. Hope you enjoyed this walk. Mount Coot-Tha, JC Slaughter Falls. It's just about at the end, so I'll just walk the rest off, but this is my farewell. Hope to see you again. Hope you enjoyed it. Something a bit different anyway. Alright guys, have a great day. Enjoy the adventure. Get off the couch. It's great to see that there's a daycare with their kids throwing rocks into the water. Old school fun. Alright, that's it. Car park on the left. Main road is up here, so you can get out. There's a sign up there as you drive by that says JC Slaughter Force, so you can't miss it. Just remember, get off the couch and go on an adventure. Enjoy your life. Have a great one.